And we're back with Versus presentation of our friends at AutoTrader, Matt Baker, alongside Lions analyst Giulio on the Lions Radio Network, AM 730. Giulio, you got the cowboy hat packed, you're ready to go?
And my cowboy boots, yes, exactly.
So week 2 against the Stamps. Talk about a nice little rivalry game to try and get off the schneid here. It is Versus. We're going to talk about a few key matchups. Quarterbacks, and boy oh boy did that go, tossed a bit of a curveball there last week, but Lions preparing as though Nathan Rourke starts. We could see Michael Riley, but potentially this has, the makings of a future versus present type matchup. Nathan Rourke, Bo Levi Mitchell.
Well, I won't lie, I was very, very impressed with Nathan last week. I mean, given the circumstances on the road, probably one of the toughest places to play. And, although they got off to a rough start as a team, I thought the way that they were able to settle down in the second quarter and then moving forward as soon as the second half started, when Mike came into the game and kind of spelled Nathan a little bit, and then when he came back in, my gosh, he was brilliant. There are going to be mistakes. Nathan Rourke is going to make mistakes, but I loved his poise. And then now when you flip it to the other side, you got probably one of the most poised quarterbacks in Bo Levi Mitchell. And Bo is probably going to carry that loss last week against Toronto pretty heavy. You're going to have, like you said, the old veteran against the young and upcoming future star. So you never know what you're going to get with a rookie quarterback, but this is going to be exciting to see.
And flipping around to the other side of the ball, the Lions front seven. You saw what Jordan Williams and the linebackers, as well as that defensive line, got better as the night went on in Sask in the second half. But they're going to have their hands full against some Calgary playmakers that include the likes of Kamar Jordan. In the backfield, you got Kadeem Carey.
You just cannot, and the problem I think they got into with Saskatchewan was they were having first down success, and now all of a sudden an offense like theirs has got 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3 to deal with, so you can run the ball, you can throw those short little quick passes. Now you're converting and keeping yourself on the field. And to Saskatchewan's credit, everyone says, oh, how you get down 20. No, you have to give them credit, right? They played really, really well. Cody Fajardo was 15 of 15 at one point. So, but as you said, they were able to, recover and really dominate the second half. And now they're going to have an equal problem.
And we talked about the quarterback situation to begin this. The Lions offensive line going to see Kent Perkins go in place of the injured Riker Matthews at right tackle. This Lions offensive line, another good test against a defensive line of Calgary that includes the Lemonator, Sean Lemon. Yeah. You saw him wreaking havoc on the Argos last week.
Right, he's one of those guys that when you put him into a game, he's a wily veteran, he's been around, he knows the game. So obviously with Perkins going in at the right tackle, that's going to be somewhere that Calgary's probably going to say, hey, listen, we got to test this guy. We're going to have to do some things scheme-wise to try to test him to see what he's up, what he's made of. As you said, I was really happy about the way that whole line played, especially in the second half. It seemed they settled down. There was going to be some bumps, right? This was their first action of the year, right? So I thought they really settled down well, and now that you got to put another piece in, you always want that continuity up front, but I'm sure Perkins is going to fit in very well at that right side. Had a very good training camp, that's why he's here, and so we'll have to wait and see.
All right, going to be fun. Always fun when we go to Cowtown. Boots, hats, chaps, all that. We'll take some pictures when we land.
We'll go to Spalumbo's.
Oh, yes. Get ourselves a sandwich. AM 730, Giulio, Moj, 6:30 Pacific time. Go Lions, go.